Hi guys, thanks for joining me. This is a week-long series. I feel like Oprah here. This is going to be so much fun. Basic eye looks every day of the week. We're gonna build on it every day. So day 1 is a 1 shadow look. Day 2, 2 shadow look. Any guesses for day 3? It's a 5 shadow look. No, just kidding. 3 shadow look. We're gonna do a 4 shadow look on the 4th day. And on the last day, maybe something a little different, a little more glamorous. And I was kind of hesitant at first when I was thinking of this video topic because I'm thinking like, am I really gonna devote a full week to all of these tutorials? And then I thought, I wanna stay true to the idea of what I've wanted to do with my channel from the start. Do videos that you yourself would like to watch. And I'm down for a good everyday eye look anytime. But my high school self, she really needed these eye looks. Pass these videos along, share these with people in your life who are maybe just starting out with makeup. It's gonna be ideal for makeup beginners, for anyone who needs quick go-to looks, busy people who gotta go get stuff done in the world, easy eye looks that will make you look finished and complete, and just give you some go-to kind of templates for your everyday eyeshadow wearing life. In other words, you don't have to have the exact shades I'm using. You won't need everything to be identical, but you can look in your own collection and say, okay, I need something in about this shade range, or a couple of shades that look somewhat roughly like this, and I can execute the very same look, because you can. This is makeup, this is not rocket science, this is just about some easy everyday techniques. So today's topic is all about the shadow single, and I have done some videos in the past, I'll link to them below, where I've talked about 1 shadow looks and the best kinds of shades that really do justice to the 1 shadow look. And how do you use that 1 shadow for the ultimate simplicity and application, but kind of make it look like more, make it do more for you. That is the tutorial in this video, but I want you to keep in mind it's all about versatility. This can be dressed up very easily. You could not wear false lashes, you could put on false lashes, you could make it really smoky. It looks great with a nude lip, it looks great with a berry lip, it looks on fire with a red lip. It is an absolute can't miss look. So if you want to see how to do it, here you go. Okay, step 1, and a vital step for any of these tutorials, will be to start with an eyeshadow primer, and a really great one from the drugstore that I love, and really just my favorite all around, no matter the price range, is the Milani eyeshadow primer. So you can just squeeze, I don't know, smaller than a pea size amount out here, and a lot of times I'll use my finger, but I kind of started enjoying using this little precision tapered brush from Sigma. And I just kind of like how that hits the crease area very easily. It's a little more gentle than my finger is sometimes. And then kind of pull upwards, cover not only the lid, but the crease, brow bone, and repeat over here. Very easy. Dab over it with your fingers just to remove any excess product. You want enough primer, but not too much. For the remainder of the look, it's just going to be 1 shadow, and I am using this shade from Milani called Bella Charcoal. And it's a little bit on the deep end of what I would use for this kind of video. Normally I go for a really solid, like mid-tone shade, little bit of sheen, something that's going to look one way when it catches the light and a different way when it's in a shadowed area like your crease. This is just a little bit darker, but it still has enough sheen to completely pull off the technique. So don't discount a shade that you glance at and you think, oh, that's too dark for a 1 shadow look. This is actually perfect. 2 essential brushes for this look would be a flat brush to apply it to the lid. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk medium shadow brush. Something to apply it to the crease, and for that I'm using my Sigma E25. And then something you might want to have handy is just a bare brush. This is my Sigma E40. Anything fluffy that you want to use to kind of buff out the edges. You may or may not need that, but it's nice to have. So starting out, I'm going to pick up some of this shadow with my flat brush, tap off a little bit of the excess just so I'm not overwhelmed by product on the eyes. Sometimes you get too much on there all at once and it just kind of flies off the lid, so I am all about the slow build of the eyeshadow. I think I've trained myself to be that way because I'm one who likes to do all of my face makeup first, so you kind of learn how to minimize fallout. So as you can see here, I'm just patting that shade all over my lid, and also a little bit of the shadow from the tip of the brush kind of wedges itself right up there into the crease. So that's your very simple indication that you're at your stopping point, because you just want to apply this shade all over your lid space, and then, once you're reaching that crease, stop. I can already see how the shadow that is catching the light right here on the lid looks a little bit different from what's happening in the crease where it's a bit more shadowed. But we're going to accentuate that idea even more here with the E25 brush. I'm going to dip into this product, tap off the excess, and take this right into the crease. Consider the placement of your mirror and don't so much have it right in front of your face, but down a little bit. So you are looking down, you're not having to really do the one eye winky thing. I've never really been great at that. But you can look down and you can expose the lid space up through the crease and really see everything that you're working with. I'm not really doing anything fancy with the shape here, not that you couldn't, but I'm just kind of going from the outermost part of my crease to the innermost part of my crease. And the same drill on the other side. And we all have differing amounts of space between, let's say, our crease and our eyebrow, so work the shadow up as far as you feel comfortable. Now that that step is complete, I do think I will go in with my bare brush and just run it over the edges right up here and make sure it's absolutely as smooth looking as possible. And it doesn't take a lot of time. You know, it doesn't take a lot of effort. It's just one more brush to grab. And that, my friends, is your simple, classic one shadow look. And it might give off the effect that maybe more than one shadow has been used because A, things look blended, B, it looks like something a little bit bright might be happening on top of the lid, and C, it looks like something dark is happening in the crease. Yikes, I just like head-butted my coffee mug there, ouch. I'm gonna add a few elements to this look just to make it like what I perceive as an everyday look, something you could wear to work, whatever, just make it basic and easy. So one more thing I might do on the lower lash line, I like to apply something kind of brightening to that lower inner rim. So I am using Milani Shadow Eyes in the shade Almond Cream. There are multiple liners on the market that can give this effect. But basically you're taking away the look of tiredness. And then for the absolute softest definition on the lower lash line, I'm going to go to, guess what? Bella Charcoal here from Milani, our one shadow, and a pencil brush. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that right down here on the outer part of the lower lash line. No big deal. Honestly, barely looks like anything has been done there, but it does give a little framework to the eye. Then I might typically do a little bit of liner across the upper lash line. This is my Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen. It's the black one. I think it's very easy to use because it has a brush tip, but you can hold it just like a pen or pencil. You could wing this out and make it so dramatic, but I'm just going to stick to my lash line here just to show you what I think the most basic take on this look could be. Let's do some mascara. First off, I'm going to curl my lashes. Then I'm currently working through this Lights Camera Lashes sample from Tarte, so that's the mascara I'm choosing to apply, but you go with what works for you. All around, the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara is my ultimate mascara jam, so I would totally recommend that. Especially if you've got lashes that struggle to hold a curl, struggle to have length, struggle to have volume, lashes that just struggle. Do a little lower lash mascara. The CoverGirl Clump Crusher, water resistant, is a good one to put there, just because you can count on it. Stays all day, doesn't flake off. So thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful for you. If it seemed easy, it should be easy. This is the most basic look in my little series, but I think we need go-to looks like this. We need something where, yeah, I might not wear my shadow that way every day, but I've got the go-to in my head. I've got that eye makeup idea that I can pull out of my bag of tricks. It can work for multiple mid-tone, slightly shimmery shadows, and I think it will change your life, especially when you're in a hurry. Join me for the next video. It's going to be on shadow duos. Bye guys, thanks for watching.